Hello, hello, and welcome in. I hope you are ready for Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Whoop. I've been so excited for this game for such a long time. And can we just take a minute to enjoy the visuals and the sound? I can just sit here and enjoy this for such a long time. But we need to get into the game. Okay, we are crossing fingers that my controller doesn't freak out. We are crossing fingers that my computer can run this game. New game. For players who wish to focus on the narrative. Okay, difficulty. Easy for players who wish to enjoy the game with forgiving combat challenges. Normal for players who wish to enjoy a balanced experience of story and combat. For players who seek a challenging combat experience, and very hard for players who seek a very challenging combat experience. Difficulty modifies enemies' damage, enemies' health points, the amount of decoctions you can recover after encounters, and the timing of exploration puzzles. Oh my gosh, there's puzzles in this? No! You can change the difficulty whenever you want during the game. I'm gonna go for easy. I always go for easy. I want that story, that sweet, sweet story. That's what we're here for. That's what we're ready for. That's what we're gonna get into.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
Oh, that's sweet.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
Then we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
So we started with the flashback. June 7th, 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
What eerie beginnings. Oh, thunder means something bad is coming.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Ooh, playtime? I just wanted to say, I'm not playing with mouse and keyboard, okay? I'm trying with controller. Oh, and he follows me.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim Faroe lands.
Ooh.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Ooh, smooth. Heavy attack. Nice. Block. Hopefully blocking and parrying isn't a thing in this game because I suck. Okay, so we've got like a little sidestep dodge action going on. Oh.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
Oh.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
So this game is choice based. So I wonder, are there also like secret dialogues and things that you can get? I'm gonna jump down! Can I jump? Oh, there's no jump button. I don't want to press square because then it's just gonna... Huh? Oh. Oh, that's how you get to your map? Inventory... Tall plant with long leaves and numerous purple flowers, grows close to water. Can be found in the dark woods region or bought from merchants. A medium-sized plant with green striped stems and sparse white flowers grows on the edges of paths. Can be found in the dark woods or bought by merchants. A letter from Charles Davenport. Auntie, I hope this letter finds you both free of other work, as we in New Eden are desperate for your help. The town has fallen prey to a sneaking and malicious curse. Our haunting is behind it. I'm convinced of it. But although our food is rotted and sickness prevails and our very sanity is shaken, I cannot find the ghost. I urge you to join... Maya? Leave my keyboard alone. I urge you to join Esther and I in New Eden as soon as you can. I don't know how much longer I can hold. Truly yours, Minister Charles Davenport. Just the letter. Maya. Be a good kitty for me, please? Okay. And that's the map. That's the weirdest button to get to your map. Okay, you can also use... Okay. Yeah, you use your direction keys to get to the map. Or you can use the pad as well. Okay. Ooh, a haunting little cabin. And rats. Are we playing Plague's Tale
I think we
now?
can get
Ooh,
through here.
what's this?
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Wild chervil. Okay, we've got 7 of those. I think we're gonna make medicine.
Looks steady enough.
Okay.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Can climb over.
I can break my way through here.
Breakable elements. You want to break what exactly? Where are the breakable elements? Oh, here. Okay. Ooh, I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm happy you can jump that far. Oh, I'm hearing sounds. Oh, what sounds?
Call this a fight?
Oh, they're just coming out of the wall. Yeah, I got the lock on
Been
down.
alright down there.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed.
Hmm.
Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Hmm. And Tia's asking the real questions now. Oh, and just go underneath. I just want to destroy everything. Why am I so nervous playing this? Like, it feels like I'm gonna do something wrong, like make the wrong choice. 6 leather, okay. Okay, nothing there is breakable.
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
He's got some fancy ass moves.
As easy as falling off a box.
What? Oh,
How long these people are dead?
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
oh, this looks like a fighting arena. Look at the blood. This is some bad juju. Banishment. Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press X to banish your target.
Leave for good.
Oh! You spectral dust. Fine powder consisting of spectral particles that emit a faint glow. Can be found in the dark woods region or bought from witches. Not merchants, but witches. A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother Maya! Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the road. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Leather. Well, they won't be needing it anymore. Oh. More leather. What are we gonna make with all the leather? Oh, she did not have a happy time. Oh.
You do not belong here.
Leave now, wanderer, leave. Anything? Nope. Nothing for me. Okay, so you can roll if you double tap. Okay, that's good to know. Double tapping? Oh. What that? Can we roll through things? No. Oh, I want to set that alight so bad. I don't know why.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Hopefully Charles is still with us.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Not a good sign. The town selectmen's sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do?
I'm throwing a little bit of shade.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Okay, why are we running through all these things?
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No
Poor
ostler
Jericho.
and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
Austin for Jericho and the Harris family. I'm gonna do some exploring.
People who fear pestilence or disease, or both.
More leather. Jeez, how much leather do we have now? So we are heading into town, and I want to explore all of this. Ooh. Oh, wait. Wait, what? What? What's up? What? Did we come from this side? Not sure. A letter? Susanna, it's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. folk would sooner risk the cold than stay. The minister said help was on its way, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands, the better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us, Sarah.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Chest or box? Pyrite, hoof fungus, layers. Wait, can we? Okay, so this is the pause menu. Oh, can we save whenever we want? Oh, and that button doesn't want to do anything. Oh, so we can't go any further than that? Okay. I think? Oh yeah, this part is blocked. This part was blocked though. And just got the letter from Sarah. Okay. That's weird. This map is completely other way around. New Eden Town discovered. Pum pum pum.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
A little bit dork.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
What?
Esther wouldn't dare.
Shit.
And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
I remember you telling her.
Try inside an area of investigation. Okay, look for the inn. Okay, I got like dialogue options and that the set. Oh, my compass is glowing. So I got the inn, the docks, and the cemetery. Hi. 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 Hello. 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 Hi. Oh. Sorry. Maybe we should just go to the inn. And hear what Charles have to say. And then we can do some exploring after that. It seems, for the most part, open world-ish, semi-open world-ish.
This must be the inn.
This must be the inn. Look, take a gander at all these buildings, but this must be the inn. Saw something written there. Doomsday has come. Well, that's no way to welcome new visitors. I see something shiny. Ah, over there. Excuse me, excuse me. Just leather. Just more and more leather for us. The Charles.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink. Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assume...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith.
Okay.
We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened? Could your physicians not save him?
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Okay. About the curse?
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
The writing so far is Amazing.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Okay, you study demonology.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Okay, why is the town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Where did they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
So we went through everything.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Meet Esther Davenport at a house. Okay.
Governor?
Maya.
How may I be of service to you?
Okay.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
Okay, thank you, Governor. Oh, that's the door outside. Can we go upstairs? Okay, so that's locked. Ooh, this isn't locked. Piece of 8. Your purse. So you've got piece of 8. A silver gray and bluish mushroom shaped like a horseshoe grows on tree trunks. Oh, so they only call it hoof fungus because of what I thought it was literal. A chunk of faded brass like ore. You can buy it from merchants. Alright. Maya. I can't. is being so difficult? So he stole some money. Okay. No. Maybe we've done worse things, I don't know. Inn's owner notice. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The storerooms are locked and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity, Rogot. Damn, so Charity also just left. Can I talk to... Is Red just my lover or is he my husband? Because I did talk about matrimony and all that. The compass indicates
Damn
that...
it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
Oh,
These people are idiots if they believe prayer will save them.
that's not the one I wanted to choose. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, the compass indicates direction and distance towards an objective. Follow the yellow marker. Okay.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
More hoofungus! They don't say what the hoofungus is. They don't say what anything is for, though. Let's go talk to Esther.
Antea, Red. Come in.
Okay. Let's see what Esther... Well, Esther should know something
I've barely
more.
slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse.
Oh.
I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Governor.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
They've got a
May I be of any help?
huge house.
Stay put. We'll find a way.
You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information about the person it is linked to. You can refer to these hints at any given moment through your hunting cases. Investigate the study, investigate the bedroom. After seeing her husband goes, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. Oh. Interesting. Inhabitant portrait. The once joyful and educated good friend of Antia and Red is now a young widow who has lost her anchor and just unmoored on a sea of mourning. They write so eloquently. Okay, so I haven't found anything or any clues about Charles yet. Hints and intent. To understand why ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's debt is disclosed and you may complete your investigation. Oh. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell. Is this a real music, I wonder?
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
That makes sense.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
I
be in
don't
your
have much.
way.
But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
Yeah, obviously. Bundle of letters from Charles, 21st day of February, 1687. So that is 8 years ago. My sweet Esther. Okay. I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that. But I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. With this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. For when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. That's so sweet. My word, what beautiful letters. 5th day of January, 1685. So that is 10 years ago. Well, less than 10 years ago, because it's June now. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. Oh. Only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. Oh, they were so sweet on each other. 12th of August, 1694, so this was the previous year. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner on this land there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. So that could be why he's still lingering?
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
So, could it be that he's lingering to protect her? Music essay, Sadness in Interval, or a study of the Aeolian scale by Heinrich Pietri. Pietri? Printed book, a study of H. Purcell's Ciccone in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. Oh, she was a scholar. Oh, she was a scholar in music theory. In music or music theory. I'm not too sure. They did say that she was well studied, well versed, well educated. Esther, letter from some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Mr. Bachelor. The spelling is very odd. Luckily, we're not rolling and breaking things.
Are you hungry, dear?
Oopsie. Sorry.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Hi, sorry. Maya is being rambunctious. Okay, what's this? Letter from Eleanor Combs, November 1694, the previous year. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the new world. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs. I wonder if we're going to meet Eleanor at some point later in the game, maybe? Or someone from the Brotherhood of St. Pole's stole. That just rolls off the tongue.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Oh, it's so dark. You can barely see that there's a cross. I was looking like, what are they talking about? There's a cross there that they're
I can still
referring to.
picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You
A
sound
Bane
much
ring.
more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Maya, what are you trying to do? Hmm? A chess piece, a precious king from a chess set. Protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Could be, could be.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Theological book from Charles' personal collection. Portalitium Fidei by Alfonso de Spina. What if these are based on actual books? Another theological book, Formicarius by Johannes Nieder. Charles's note: none of this side of the water and few. What? Not on this side of the water, and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Interesting. Interesting that he does not go into, I must kill the witch! Seeing that we are in the 1600s. But rather that he want to have a little chat. A cult book from Charles' personal collection, Todfer de Toten, by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. No. I don't know. Scribbled Bible verses, Job 7:13. Job 7, verse 13 to 15. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Fine. I'll get it then. Charles's note. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot endure. Interesting.
These notes are erratic ramblings.
They are.
Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles was worried about the influences that threatening spirits had on the settlers' dreams. But it was threatening his dreams now, it seems, as well. Wait, what else? Although the path held surprises and many bad omens, Redden and Tia at last reached New Edenton and set out in search of their friend the Reverend Charles Davenport. Fairfax Haskell, governor of New Eden, informed the Banishers that Charles was dead after confirming that their contract to lift the curse from New Eden still stood, and Tian Red visited Esther, Charles's widow. Distraught and grieving, she told the Banishers something disturbing. She told them she felt him present. Okay. Start here. Where do nightmares come from? Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teachings of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown. When the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French Cauchemar or the German Nachtmar. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits defined by its only purpose, to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon the living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occult has ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entities, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmares its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Jeez, that sounds horrific.
Got enough books, Charles?
Hmm.
See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
True. A silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. Oh, that's very nice.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His
Brooch,
things are
not a brooch.
untouched. Nothing's moved.
I can't English anymore.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Of course you did. Unsent letter to Esther's sister. My dearest sister Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left, Emmy, but I thought that you, who loved him so, would know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
See. Oh, Esther's intent. So we found that. Esther did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. So we did find all the clues. Doctor's note: 3 drops of lavender oil in a chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. Says Evelyn the physician. Children's Psalm. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127, verse 3. Are they trying to have a child? See if Esther has anything to talk
Esther,
about.
I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
Goodbye.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him, none respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
Jeez.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Oh, the music intensified.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then
Maya.
we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Find the location of your next direction on the map. Oh, there's a shop. Oh, and then we'll show. Okay. Let me save. That's where I'm gonna call it today. My cat is getting a little bit troublesome. Yes. Oh, who's this guy? Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're ready for this adventure in New Eden. I'm certainly very curious to see what happens next. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful life, wonderful whatever you are doing. Don't let fear interfere with your happiness. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Groete, liefde, vrede, vreugde, geluk, blijdschap,